All right, hello everybody. This is my third video of this project. Today I will be mainly trying to sand down all these edges that I've got. I'm not able to do the waist now because I tried to move the composite and it kind of broke on me, so I got that, but I'll just use this stuff for spare parts if need be. And so, but yeah, this is what it'll look like on the final with this gold looking finish to it. And so yeah, I will be seeing y'all whenever I start to sand down the edges. So I am sanding down the edges with a hand sander. I didn't want to use a grinder only because I might take off a little more than what I thought I was going to take off, and I would be able to see the edges and everything else that I might need to do later on. All right, so I got my first edge up top done. Now I'm just gonna have to go over here, smooth out this edge, and then do all this, get this part, this jagged edge right here out of there, and then that'll be done for my right thigh. Yes. And then I've got, after that, I still got my shin, my ankle, and my shoe, my foot to do. And so, and then I will I will sand these guys off too, the aluminum parts, because those I feel like are the worst ones that might actually stab you. But yeah, and now I didn't get all the straps for it yet, only because I was waiting in for the waist. But while in the editing stage, the package came in for the waist. It was another aluminum composite, but I will be headed to Home Depot and get me a galvanized aluminum that's real thin, and I'll just stack two up on each other and do that. So right now I got my right thigh done. While I was sanding, I had figured out something. This side does not have a protective film on it, so the only side that does is the outside side for this part, at least. But this just means that this one's done now. It's got a nice gold coating on it. I can probably sand down a little bit more on this edge right here at least. But once I get that done, I've still got my hinges and my shin. Yeah, so the part where the film is on the shin is going to be on the inside. Oh snap, this is my left leg. Oh well. But yeah, so all of it, apparently all this gold is going to be on the inside, but I think it'll be all right. Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be all right, because now on what actually is my right leg, has the thigh is what's out, but the shin is going to be in, and then with the ankle it's going to be in too. But I mean, I'm not too worried about it. This is a mock, a first trial of sorts, and so I'm not too worried about how it looks right now. I can easily change it up however much I want to, because more than likely on my next design my thighs and my shins will be a lot thinner, a lot sleeker, or a better design to them other than just blocky, no real curves to them. But yeah, so it'll be fun to make my next design, but that'll be once I get my 3D printing done and all the programming and all. So yeah. So the main thing that I'm looking for while sanding it all down is that if it is a smoother edge to it, it's not as sharp, and I want all the edges to be flat so there is no like bumps or ridges in it, and that's why I'm mainly leaning down, looking straight on it, just to make sure that it's looking flat. All right, well, I'm to the part that's going to be the most difficult to just sand in general, only because of how long it is and just how awkward it is. So my little clamp right here, it's got it for now, but it'll be pretty weird once it gets to my ankle and my foot. But we'll see how well I can do it. If need be, I'm just gonna hold it, and I'm gonna do you too. I'm gonna see if I can try and file off some of the just the parts that are sticking out with the rivets, and so, but yeah, that's the plan as of right now. With the foot, ankle, and shin, it didn't seem as long as the video might portray, but it took me maybe 15 minutes just to sand all of that down. I'm glad that I have all of these time-lapse videos of the actual sanding part, because man, it was super long to do. It was actually bad. It really was. All right, I'm finally finished with sanding down all of the parts. Well, almost finished, but now I can finally actually start to work on assembling this leg, and I'll do that with this video too. But whenever the way that I had it, the shin and the thigh would always overlap, I guess is what it would be. And I'd rather that not happen in real life or in this prototype. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding washers to in between the shin and the hinge and the thigh and the hinge. So every spot that would need one is going to get one. And so, but it's what it felt like been a long process just to get to this point. right here. But I don't think it has. I think it's been about 3 weeks, but really it's been about 3 days of me actually working. And even then, I could probably say that it's been about maybe a day and a half of actually working, like the hours long. And so it hasn't been too long, but it just feels like it's been forever. But oh yeah, let's go. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need you. Can you like actually go on there, please and thank you? You. Ooh, that's gonna be real fun to do. All right. All right, now I added all of those washers, so then that there would be spacing in between the actual what is it, from the hinge to the thigh. Yeah, that's way better, because if you look at this one before I've done anything, it can overlap, and that's also with me just loosely putting it on there. But I mean, once I get all this done, I'll tighten this up. I'm gonna go also away from here, away from the East Texas heat that it is. That's actually really cool. And I'm gonna go cool off, because I don't know if you can tell, I'm sweating. I got sweat like right here, but it's rather hot. And so I will see y'all probably whenever I get this leg done. I don't want it to be 20 minutes long, another 20-minute long video. And so, but I'll see y'all then. All right, y'all. So I have finally finished the second leg. I tried to put it in my shoe, but I've got really tall boots right now, and I think that the only thing that I'll be able to put it in is just tennis shoes. But I mean, next week I should have some 1/8-inch aluminum that I'm going to use for the waist. And if that doesn't work, I'll go to the store and get some galvanized aluminum, and then use that for the waste. I'll just stack it onto. But yeah, I think that's about it that I'm gonna do for this week. I'm just having to wait on the waste. But yeah, thank you for watching.